Yeah, hi folks. Alright, what's good? So, the brain, Bobby the Brain Heenan has passed away, folks. 72. I couldn't believe when I heard about it. Like, I know people are like shocked. Like, yeah, like sure, it's shocking, when when Sally Legend passed away. But if you've seen like what's going on with Bobby the Brain Heenan, the fucking, his jaw and crap, like it's sad, but it was bound to happen, unfortunately. But yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan, definitely a legend in the wrestling business. People say like he's one of the like obviously like he is one of the greatest, but I would definitely say yeah the greatest. People say that he's greatest. I happen to agree. He is the greatest commentator, probably number one. Not commentator, but managers. Sure, he's a good commentator too, but like as far as manager goes, like yes, he is number one. I would say. Behind it would be freaking Paul Heyman as the second one, and then third one could be by Paul Bear or something. You know. Yeah, I like Bobby the Brain Heenan, if I can go back to my fondest memories, him, like, freaking, like, seeing footage of, him commentating, like, for fucking WrestleMania 17, one of the best WrestleMania people, the rest WrestleMania, him being part of it for the gimmick Battle Royal. He was on commentary with, I believe, Mean Gene Okerlund. So yeah, he was there. That was like my fondest memory, seeing that. Also, seeing like footage of him. Like I remember it was like the first first ever Raw back in 1993. He tried to get into the fucking arena, but he was like, I don't know, like banned and shit. But it was like cool. It was like good stuff. But yeah, no doubt about it, he was the greatest man. Like the greatest manager of all time, would definitely say. Cause look at it. He managed so many guys that became stars and stuff, and there would like be no like without him managing like a lot of stars, like that became like that grown to be like big names, then they wouldn't become like big name stars and shit. Like he managed Ravishing Rick Rude, freaking Mr. Perfect, even managed Ric Flair. He managed fucking what else? Of course, the man himself, freaking Andre the Giant. And that's like one of the key things that helped made wrestling, man. Him being part of fucking Hogan versus Andre for WrestleMania 3, which is like, which one of the biggest WrestleManias of all time. Him being part of that storyline and shit. And then help like, that him like brainwashing Andre and crap. And then leading to that storyline going on. Him being part of it was made it freaking good, That's what wrestling is about, man. Freaking two larger life characters going at it. Freaking Bobby Heenan being on the side of Andre the Giant. It was great. And also I totally remember like fucking the Heenan family. You guys remember the Heenan family? Like obviously Andre was part of it. King Kong Bundy, I think, for some reason, but like something like that. But yeah, and also he was like, yeah, so many, like he managed so many people, and also managed like freaking, what else? He managed like I think he was also part of that. Like you guys remember the first Survivor Series? Like he was also part. I think he was a part of managing that Masters off for Andre and crap. So but that was more like also like Ted DiBiase was part of it too and shit. But like yeah, whatever. After what, like, freaking that happened, he was also a great commentator, I would say. Him and fucking Gorilla Monsoon, a lot of people are talking about that. Yeah, Gorilla Monsoon, they were a classic together, I would say. Like, just always have been, but I always thought, like, Jesse Ventura and Gorilla Monsoon was, like, a great combo. But obviously, like, it was great because, like, apparently, Gorilla Monsoon was, like, freaking Bobby Heenan's greatest friends and shit, in the wrestling business. And then, yeah, like, which led to after what Jesse Ventura leaving WWF at the time, Bobby Heenan joined, and then they were commentary together, and then freaking Bobby Heenan going to WCW, and then he was also the guy that like I remember also like my fond like when I was watching like fucking Hogan versus Goldberg, freaking Bobby Heenan was the guy who was like, saying, thank you, Goldberg. Like, he was like the face at the time. It's just like unbelievable to see, like, Heenan as a face, which I prefer him as a heel, but, you know, obviously he was still great to see. And then also the Hall of Fame, you know, after when he was done with wrestling and crap, like, with, you know, being part of the wrestling business as a commentator or manager, his Hall of Fame I remember seeing, good Hall of Fame, I remember seeing that, like, the whole thing, I think, is on the network. I don't know, but I saw his speech online, too. So, yeah, that's all I have to really say about this, like overall, yes, rest in peace to Bobby the Brain Heenan, and like it sucks it sucks seeing it. Like I remember like just goddamn man, like okay, like let me just say this, like my dad, like you know I was talking to my dad earlier today about this when this shit happened. That like my dad looks like you know he was like oh my god like oh that happened like he said shit you know he said shit that happened because he knew about what happened to Bobby the Brain Heenan. Like, he knew about, like, he said that it's been, like, years he's been very sick, so, you know, because, like, what, Bobby Heenan, I don't know how long he had fucking throat cancer, and shit, and then very sick, and then, like, eventually he fucking, like, got, you know, his throat. It's just so sad seeing how this guy had all these problems, like, holy hell, man, throat cancer, and then his fucking jaw, and he can't even really talk, man. Like, if you guys see, like, the videos, like, I believe 2 videos by Title Match Wrestling, if you look it up, you'll see fucking Bobby Heenan can't even talk for shit. It's just like, yeah, like, you know, it's sad. It's fucking sad. Like, the guy jaw and crap, it's, ugh. At least he's no longer suffering, you know? I can say that, like, at least he's no longer suffering through the pains and crap, you know? What's going on with him, his life, you know, and now, like, you know, he's indeed up there with, you know, hopefully with fucking Gorilla Monsoon and Andre the Giant and everybody who has passed away, even Rick Rude and shit. Who else? Freaking Rude, who else he managed, you know. Oh yeah, Mr. Perfect and obviously a lot of people, but he managed a lot of people, man. You know, great, definitely one of the best managers, I would say. Probably, no, he is the best. What am I saying? He is the best. God damn, like, look at the guys he had managed and crap. Like, you know, sure, people could say Paul Heyman is one of the greatest, but, like, he will never be better than Bobby the Brain Heenan, because, like, but, yeah, Paul Heyman, he is great, you know, but the thing is, Bobby Heenan, you know, it was like he managed more stars, you know, crap, you know, definitely a legend. So, that's all I have to really say, really. I have nothing much to say. Just, yeah, it's very sad to see that what happened to Bobby Heenan. Very sad, you know. Like, wow, like, it's just like, but it's honest, but the thing is, it's bound to happen, you know. It's just like, look at his condition. It's sad, you know. And at least, like, the guy's no longer suffering. That's the thing. So, there you go. But, yeah, in honor of you, Bobby Heenan, the Brain himself, rest in peace, and cheers. Definitely much sad. So I guess in honor of him, I'll be watching some old school wrestling on the network and shit. And yeah, rest in peace, Bobby Brain Heenan, and thank you for what you have done. Thank you for providing us with great entertainment, you know, being a great manager. Him just, even be like, yeah, the nickname the Weasel, how he would weasel his way out. Man, oh yeah, freaking, why did I forget to say this? Him at WrestleMania 1, running away with the money bag. Do you guys remember that? Like, when he went, okay, like, before the whole Andre and him happened, like, him, the manager, they were rivals. Fucking that money match from WrestleMania 1, the body slam match with him, with Andre the Giant and Big John Studd. Fucking Andre won and then throw the money. It's just like, god damn. And yeah, he was part of that, man. Damn. It was just so funny how he just ran away with the money, man. This guy's just awesome. It just got so entertaining. That's why he got the nickname the Weasel, also because he was running away and crap, you know. It was great. And I remember, oh yeah, another memory. Fucking Hulk Hogan, I think. It was WrestleMania 2. Saved it again. This guy has been in every WrestleMania as like a weasel. Freaking WrestleMania 2, I believe. Okay, it was Hogan defeating King Kong Bundy in a steel cage match. After that, like fucking Hulk Hogan attacked fucking fucking Bobby the Brain and shit. You know, he's been part of every WrestleMania and crap until like I think until he went to WCW, you know, the guy has always been part, like, you know, big part of history, definitely is. So it's really sad. Again, rest in peace, Bobby Brain Heenan. Rest in peace at 72. I don't, like, again, it hasn't been revealed, like, how he died, but it's pretty much probably because of his condition. You know, he's always been hospitalized and stuff, so I guess, like, what's best, like, he's no longer, you know, he's no longer suffering. That's the main thing. Alright, guys, that's all I have to say. Till next time, please. Rest in peace, Bobby Brain Heenan.